Hi everyone, Paul Hendrick and Bob McGills. We get you set for the Sabres and Leafs, a game you can see tonight on TSN at 7:30. And Bob, the goaltending matchup, Ryan Miller for the Buffalo Sabres, no surprises there, and Jonathan Bernier. And I guess you can say no surprises there given how well he played in Manhattan the other night.
Without question, Paul. And, I think Randy Carlyle is going to has been leaning more on Jonathan Bernier of late, and after the performance in Madison Square Garden, there's no reason why you wouldn't want to come back to him. On the other flip side, I guess, is Ryan Miller. 16 games over 500 in his career against the Toronto Maple Leafs. So, again, it's a tough task for the Maple Leafs when you got Miller in there. You got to bear down on your chances here tonight. But this is a must-win for this hockey club as far as I'm concerned for the Toronto Maple Leafs.
And Ryan Miller with a .922 save percentage. His last 5 starts, he's given up just 8 goals. The Leaf lineup, no changes, it looks like, from the game in New York the other night, and that means Fraser and John Michael Lyles will be the odd man out once again. Randy Carlyle talking about it in his press conference here today. The much maligned Paul Ranger, he likes Paul, and they're going to work with him on a defensive basis, but he has not coached a stronger player than Paul Ranger in his career in the National Hockey League.
Yeah, and it was interesting to hear Randy say that also. And if you look at, the sort of the transformation of a Paul Ranger, when he turned pro and when he played in his prime with the Tampa Bay Lightning, he was considered an offensive defenseman. And since his time out of the game, he's really gotten involved in strength training, and he is a powerful man. And I watched certainly in the American Hockey League last year, he could hold people against the boards and they weren't going anywhere until he was ready to let you go, and he's shown flashes of it here, but I think playing with Morgan Rielly now, it's an opportunity for him to really concentrate on being that guy who stays back more defensive mindedly, and allow the youngster to go with the puck and trying to get things going offensively for that pair.
Leafs getting healthier. In fact, Colton Orr back in the lineup tonight. Tyler Bozak should be back in the lineup Sunday against Carolina. For Buffalo, no Cody Hodgson tonight. He remains out with a hand injury. Again, game time on TSN 7:30. Our coverage begins here on Leafs TV with our Molson Canadian Leaf Nation pregame show, and it's set to begin at 6:30.